The reason why I'm asking him, I bring this up, all right, is because here in the lovely place of Hawaii, the place of paradise,
We're in
everyone
Hawaii?
is enjoying their time watching the New Year's Eve broadcast, all right? They're getting excited for the New Year's resolutions, new times, aspirations, and this person had to stop the whole party to this proposal, and I have to tell you right now, it was the most awkward. I'm going to show you at the end. I'm going to play it for y'all so you can hear how awkward it was and hear her response. What'd she say? You'll find out. Stay tuned. It's very wacky. You have to stay tuned.
So silly.
Exactly. So, I'm going to ask each and every one of you. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Nico.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Nico. Nico, all right. If you were put in a situation as this girl from Hawaii who was ruined this New Year's Eve party from her supposed man, popping the question on her, how do you feel about that? Would you be okay with a surprise proposal? Would you surprise somebody with a proposal? Do you feel like it's a bad idea? Do you feel like, because some people may think that you're pressuring people.
Aren't
So how do you
all
feel about
proposals surprise proposals, though?
it? Good question. But I'm talking about public.
Am I the girl in this situation?
You could be whoever you want to be. It's
Okay, well, I'll be myself.
Okay, great.
So,
I didn't even know that was an option.
Oh man.
no, see, because, I'm the guy, right?
Yeah.
I think the guy should propose, or whoever the guy is in the relationship.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
That's my
That's a hot
my
take at this point. I don't know.
I just think
I like it. I agree with you.
traditionally,
yeah, for sure. You got to ask the girl's dad if she's down.
Yeah, well,
You
whoever
propose
the
to him,
parent
and then you
is.
propose to her.
yeah,
basically.
whoever's important to her, I want
Right.
to ask.
But you wouldn't surprise him with a public proposal.
No, that's a bit much. I think proposals should be intimate, passions of love.
Now, how
Yeah.
would you propose?
How would I propose?
Yes, would you propose at a similar spot with your first?
Oh, so like
met,
top of
first
the
date?
top of the Eiffel Tower.
Who's
If she
yours?
says no, I push her.
Oh.
What?
She has no other option.
Man, you're gonna push her, huh?
Wait. That fool went
What did
over
you
my
ask
head.
I said you two are in Paris, correct?
Yeah.
So you're pushing her off the Eiffel Tower,
Yeah, if she says no, of course.
So are you
Who's
guys
in
gonna go-
Paris?
or are you gonna do the
That was
whole?
the question he asked. I know.
No, I don't believe so. So you guys been doing the whole trip? You doing the Louvre? You doing the?
Oh yeah, I'll
How
take
is
her
this going?
everywhere
And
Okay.
at
just
what,
to be heartbroken at the end.
what point do you feel like it's a good idea to propose in the relationship?
Ooh, that's
It's all up. I guess it's all up to feeling, right? But how early is too early, in my opinion? I mean, your opinion. Early.
I don't. Well, that's a great question, Antonio.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a too early point in a relationship. I think when you know, and then that's when you should
like
pop the
that.
question.
I love
Now, if the other person doesn't know, that's on them. But
Wait a minute.
once
Okay.
you know, and you know you want to spend the rest of your life with that person, pop the question.
I feel like you should, right? Because then if they say no, then you know deep down, like, I need to look at myself right now, because if this is how I feel and this is not how they feel,
Right.
something's different here,
Right.
I
And
get what
if
you're
you do it early on in the relationship, you're not spending that much time wasted if
Now,
they say no.
In
So-
this example, she ruined the party, right? But
Oh.
say a
bitch.
a very public proposal, such as a baseball game, a football game.
Oh,
a
that's
basketball
disgusting.
game.
I can't believe people
despise
do that.
those?
Those are disgusting.
I think they're terrible as well.
Like, you think your girl really cares about the game that you're gonna propose?
Nah, what if they're like big fans though?
Nah, even
Not
then.
even acceptable. Okay.
No,
That happened.
people
at
make
an
sports
island.
their lives. That's disgusting.
Have an honors game.
It happened at an island. And I was at that. I was obviously at the game because I worked there, right?
Oh,
Yeah, he's a hockey player.
No,
nice.
Yeah.
listen.
Filthy nice.
The guy proposed, and I don't think the girl said yes. and the camera guy was just sitting there waiting.
Oh, what was he waiting
not
for?
saying-
A
She was-
splash or something of like ice on him?
Bro, she had
What?
to say yes.
She had to say any type of verbal confirmation ahead, not anything.
and she would
before
not
they
say
move on.
anything.
Oh, that's horrible. So the camera was just on them, like, for dumb.
And he was just sitting there waiting, like,
You gonna do something type of deal? Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
so sad.
Oh,
That's sad.
Yeah,
poor
no.
guy.
So that's disgusting.
So they just eventually just took the camera off of them.
and the crowd was like, there was some booze and then
Oh
Some
boy!
cheers.
Oh boy! Brianna, how do you feel about this couple ruining this whole New Year's experience for everybody in front of this Hawaii lovely resort with the palm trees? And do you feel as if the public proposals are silly, goofy, disgusting, musty, crusty, dusty? How do you feel about? Would you ever be a part of a public proposal? And if you were to pop the question, since you are a woman. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. But you're on the other side of this from Nico, all right? If you were popped the question.
Whoa,
right?
that's a wild way to put that.
No,
If you
but,
were popped the question in public, how would you feel?
I feel pressured. I don't, honestly, like, I agree with Nico. I'm only like, exception I feel like is if it's public, but I'm with people who like
Love
I
you, adore
love,
you.
yeah, and people who like are like in my life. That's different. If we're all like walking around like a group, New York City, and then like I get popped a question, that's different. But like say like you go to a New Year's Eve party like in this situation, and you want to go get drunk, you want to dance the night away, and then like suddenly all the music just stops, and you're like high out of your mind. You look over and like this couple's like having a whole proposal. Like I would be pissed. Like quite honestly.
Wait, you
I'd be pissed off too, actually.
Wait, you as like just the viewer and like the person
No,
around.
I did myself first, and then now I'm looking as a viewer, like as someone who's like a party goer. Like
Yeah.
imagine going to a party and a random like proposal just happens in the middle of the party. I'd be kind of upset. Like I came here to get drunk. I came here to like get wasted, go crazy for New Year's Eve, and like they
Yeah.
just stopped this. So.
You know, I like what you said there, because technically, if you do get proposed in the middle of the city, it is technically a public proposal, but it's not all about you. The spotlight, that's not on you. So like, there's a difference between a spotlight and a public proposal.
yeah, like
So,
like you're with people. If you're with people that like you love, then that's different.
What-
And it's in the public, then that's different.
What would you say is your dream proposal situation? Where would you want to be proposed at? A Ferris wheel in Paris with other people?
And then push them off.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know, maybe at like a dinner or something.
Dinner.
Or like-
Interesting.
Classy.
McDonald's.
Or just with like a bunch of people, and like I don't expect it, or I don't think nothing
So
of it.
you want to be surrounded by people you love and
Yeah.
who love you. On both parties, like his family and your family, or just your family?
It could be both. I just wanted to be like surprised.
Let me ask you this, all right? Say he proposes to you and he's over at your house for Thanksgiving. How you feeling?
Ooh,
That's a whole event. That's Thanksgiving. I don't know.
I'm gonna be shocked. I'm not
Be
gonna
shocked?
lie.
So we
But
got
I'm
you.
with
That's what
family
you're
though.
interested in.
Yeah, but I'm with my family.
I think that's the
though.
situation you want.
Yeah. If I'm with my family, then
I like
don't
it.
mind.
I like it.
Yeah.
Antonio.
Jimmy, I'm staring right at you.
I know.
Dead in the eyes. I know
I
you
know.
love talking about marriage. You talk about every second of your life.
I don't.
Damn, you really, wow.
I was quiet this whole time.
I'm just joking, Jimmy.
Super
you know
quiet.
me. Yeah, we just have this banter. It goes.
You know,
great.
it's very
it's
silly
very
goose.
one-sided. It's
Quiet.
berating. It's lovely. Anyway, so Jimmy,
Yeah.
all right. How do you feel about this woman and man ruining this party, making it all about them, and then this woman was left with the unfortunate awkwardness to do what she did, which may or may not be a yes or a no. We don't know. I have to find out
So,
later.
if I was in her spot,
What would you do?
right,
Well, first of all, yeah, go ahead.
I would be like, this is a little embarrassing, like, just because these people are not here for me and my time. They're here for a party about it's just a universal celebration of entering the new year, right?
Yep.
If you took me into another room and then did it where it's more intimate and private, and then we came out after the new year and said, hey, look, this is what he did, it'd be a little bit more like, I wouldn't say professional,
Interesting.
but I think it'd be a little bit more nicer. Now, if this
You
guy
just
had a
fixed it for
brain,
him. Okay.
yeah, if this guy had a brain, he would understand that this is a time for everyone to celebrate and not just them. Especially if he did it at like right there on the dot of like 12 a.m. I'd be a little ticked off because I'd be like, bro, what's going on here? Like,
I mean, on the dot though.
I'd be a little pissed off. Like, yeah, you're starting your new year right. Like, whatever. But I feel like that's just like messed up.
What would you do? Like, you're stuck there. He's on his knee. You're standing there. All eyes on you.
So back to like the thing when you asked Brianna about Thanksgiving, like if
Yeah.
Shane, let's say, did that to me on Thanksgiving, I'd be like, yes, but I really do not like the setup. I
So it'd
wish.
be
Oh
It'd be an
yeah,
upset
It
yes,
have to be
it'd
like
be a-
romantic, right?
I'd be like, yes, but I really feel like this is not the right place. I'm not saying redo it, but I'm just saying this timing was off, and I would like if you were to do something else in the future
timing
to
is
have the timing a bit better.
So you would be left like a little upset by it.
I wouldn't be
But-
upset, but I'd just be like,
It'd be
this
weird
is
out.
not
It'd
it.
be weird. It'd be confusing.
Well, especially if it's like with one side of the family, because Thanksgiving is never really like the blend of two families yet.
Right. Yeah.
So it'd be like either my house or his house, you know?
Now, to save him the embarrassment, would it be a very paused, long yes, even though you knew you were gonna say yes, but just because of the situation you're in, would it be a very awkward, like you would save all the embarrassment, you'd be like yes and fake it right away because you knew that all eyes on you was a very
No, I
terrible
would never
thing.
fake something like that.
So
I feel like
it would all
I
emotions
would-
would be there. Everyone would see on your face how awkward
oh yeah,
this
of
is.
course.
Okay.
I mean, that's just how I am. I'm like an open book like that.
For
but
sure.
I feel if he were to, let's say, if we were like at the mall and he did that, I'd be like, no. Straight up no.
Yeah, definitely.
At the
It's a
mall.
no at the mall.
Auntie Anne's right
I
in
like
front of
that.
that. I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? Like,
sure.
this is pathetic.
Get up off.
But if,
Get off the knees.
if he did it in like a private room where he knew how I like things, where, you know, like, for example, like if we were, let's say we were to go to like an aquarium and he took me in like another private room where it's supposed to be a private party, I'd be like, yeah, this is better because now it's more intimate, it's alone compared to, hey everybody, stop looking at the seals, look over here. Like, I'd be a little ticked off. I'd be like, why are we taking the spotlight off of the main event? Like,
Now, Jimmy, I've been informed by Little Bird. Your favorite place is Moe's. He's posting you down at Moe's. He says, will you be Moe's?
There's a ring in the burrito.
Ring in the burrito. He
okay,
chews
one,
it
I
up.
don't like burritos.
Oh, Jesus.
Nah, she likes the bowls.
You like not?
Anyways.
I like the bowls.
What's
So,
wrong with
are
you?
you saying yes at Moe's?
If he proposed to
It's
me
very
at
sentimental
Moe's,
to you.
and they say welcome to Moe's, and he did it right after
That's how they
that.
talk.
Wait, no. No. I
cheering
need
up.
you to
She
see that
loves it.
accent one more time.
That's how they sound at Moe's.
Yeah,
Let's do it again.
They just say that when you walk
do
in.
it again.
I can't.
No, do it.
fine.
No,
No,
do it.
I
Yeah, no,
can't.
appropriate
We
culture.
don't have to
Yeah.
mess you up here. It's all right.
But that's how they literally say
You're
it.
outnumbered. You're
Nah.
outnumbered. It's all good.
Nah.
So, you're saying yes or no at the Moe's?
She's saying yes.
She is. She's sad to say it,
She's
but she
definitely
is.
saying
And she's
it.
saying it with love.
I'd
And she's
say
like,
I can't
bless.
do it here.
Wow. You know, if you really
So
loved
what if
him,
he
it
doesn't
wouldn't matter where
propose
he does
again,
it.
like-
That
you had
is
your
a
one
shocker.
chance.
What if you had that? Exactly.
Yeah, what if you had that one chance?
I'd
And I know
say,
you want it.
listen, I love you, but like,
I
I
don't love you
don't
enough.
think this spot is good. Just because this is not like I love Moe's and all, but like,
Yeah.
do you really? Do you just love to
It's
see
obvious.
me in the bathroom afterwards? Like, I feel
Wait,
like that's
Whoa.
what.
Wait.
After you eat Moe's, that's what happens.
Yo,
Oh,
what?
no.
Damn, not enough
Because it's
lactate
all-
pills. That's rough.
Oh, that's
It's an
it.
Bro, I would not. I would not take it.
Okay. I liked your input. Thank you very much. You
If he were to
answered
do
all
it,
the
let's
questions I
say,
needed.
what about like if he did it like in his own house, like in his bedroom, like would?
That's
So-
Well, it depends if you're doing
after something.
intimate.
Yeah.
that
No,
makes
no,
sense.
just like he just did that. Like he just said, listen, like I know
No,
we're cooking
that's-
dinner and all, but I gotta take you in the next room.
That's
By the way,
weird.
I know we're
you-
cooking
That's
dinner.
All right, let me ask you this.
That's right. Don't do that.
So your
Don't say
dream,
yes if he does
your
that.
dream scenario, as I could tell by deciphering the code, the hieroglyphics, it was in a private room at an aquarium.
Oh no, that's not really what I wanted.
Then what's your
it.
dream one?
So if I were to actually have it, I would just want it in like. I actually asked him to do it at Disney if he could when we went, just because
You
I.
asked him to
That's a
propose
public
to you?
That's a
No.
public number two. It's not a surprise.
Wait.
I asked him if he could just try and set it up like in a separate area away from everybody.
See, you.
But he
Why don't
said
you just propose to him, Jamie?
he just said no, like he's not ready yet. And I said, okay, that's fine. We don't have to.
I like
push
that.
it.
That was nice. Now, Jimmy, if anyone's listening right now and would like to call in to tell them how they would like to propose to, where could they call?
516-572-7440. And if you think you can beat our public proposal ideas, then let's hear it.
Now, let me know if you would get
Please
proposing to
don't call.
Moe's, because Jimmy's a fake fan of Moe's, just straight up. I've learned that now. It's a fake fan.
So what? You have to be a real Chipotle fan in order for you to like, get proposed there, and
I
then
would
you
get
have to say
proposed at
yeah.
Chipotle. That's fancier
right
than
there,
Moe's.
Chipotle fan right there.
It's a fancier place than most.
Eric, you're over there, thinking about your Twilights and your Last Gleamings, and you're over here thinking about more life and all that jazz.
Would you propose to the sushi girl?
Eric,
Uh-oh.
how do you feel about this woman ruining the party with her mans, making an awkward situation out of a fun time? And how would you deal with this? Would you ever do a public proposal, or how would you like to be proposed? How would you like to propose?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you exactly why I wouldn't do a public proposal. If Shorty say no, and we in public,
It's clip.
You're just crying.
You punch him.
like I'm that uppercut straight from off the ground is crazy. Like,
Hitting a woman? Eric.
I knew
think
it.
about it, like,
I knew
it's
it.
gonna come up like
You hit women?
I knew it.
Oh my god,
The
domestic
anger in him.
abuser over here.
He woke up Chris Breezy.
Violence.
See, I understand. I told Shane that if he were to propose to me in public, I said I'm probably gonna curse him out just because of the idea
Oh,
of
yeah,
him
that's
doing
gonna
it.
be funny. A
That'd
little
give me
short woman
anxiety,
just
though.
cursing out a tall
I
man.
propose in public at Disney.
Well, it wasn't like I asked for like an actual like public.
Oh, you
I
wanted a
didn't-
private one. I
You just
forgot.
gave
You're
him an
right.
idea.
Yeah.
Like
I just said, "Hey, would you?" And then he was just like,
Nah.
Don't wanna get
"Nah."
married.
So Eric, you
Sorry.
would actually never like do a public one though, for the most part.
nah.
Nah, you.
Nah, see, all right, this is my ideal thing. Like, I'm classy with it. I'm different with it.
Okay.
Are you?
He's spitting.
I am.
Ooh.
It's probably
cook.
the
Let him
How
cook.
you? How you?
basic
Then let him
proposal.
cook.
Hold on, let him
How's
cook.
it
Hold on, let him
classy?
cook.
I want to hear it.
I'm gonna take out
Yeah. Flowers, no flowers.
Wait, you
I
gotta
know
take her
hate
out or
flowers.
take her out?
I know you hate flowers. Flowers, no flowers.
You don't
one
like
night.
flowers?
Nah, don't.
Why?
This one
Say
night.
die.
This one night flowers, right?
Okay. You could.
You have to do flowers
Love
one
dies
night.
I have
too,
to.
Eric.
You have to, right? All right, good.
You have
good.
to get flowers.
Roses,
yeah.
Roses, I love it.
Okay.
right? But I'm gonna rent out the whole restaurant.
Oh, he's like that.
I'm gonna rent out the whole restaurant.
Ooh, we got
Nobody
money.
can come
we got
in.
money.
That's really
Nobody. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
How big is the restaurant?
It's an Italian restaurant, say. for
A
instance.
steak.
Olive Garden? Oh, steakhouse? Nice.
A nice steakhouse in the city.
Ooh, oh, he got money.
Wow,
for
he got
real.
money.
He got money for
So
real.
listen, this is what we gonna do.
All right.
Even if I can't rent out the whole restaurant,
That's
give me a
listen.
private room.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
It's just me and you conversating over the
One
table,
on one.
That's so cute.
Talking about the past, the future, the present.
right? Perfect. Dialing it up. Server come with a nice wine.
Is
You're
the
19.
ring? Is the ring in the cup? Is the ring in the glass?
See, this is
That's
what I'm
not
doing.
like corny
The
stuff.
ring's actually
can you
already on
play
her
Be in the
finger. She
Glass?
doesn't
Can you
know.
play some? Can you
this
play
is-
some T-Pain and it's just like buy you a drink and that's all he's doing?
That was so
Imagine
funny,
Nassau
Jamie.
playing their
Live
a
T-Pain.
proposal.
Live T-Pain.
Oh
what I'm
yes,
doing.
and T-Pain can sing. He
can.
sing.
I'm gonna get up.
Yep.
Okay.
She would be like, "What are you doing?"
Where you going? Where you going, Eric?
And you know, I'm gonna have a nice jacket on,
Of course.
A blazer, right?
digging the
A suit?
inside pocket.
Inside pocket. Love it. That's where it goes.
Oh.
We got it right
Oh, you
there.
got
Get
an
it on
AirPods.
the knee. Get on the knee.
Of course, I have
He's got a little pillow though. He's got a little pillow he brings out of nowhere. It goes on his knee.
Can't, and then you're gonna take off the shoe to not crease the.
Oh, yeah, don't
like,
crease
are
the
you
sneaker.
wearing
I only got the
Are you
J1s on, so.
Nah, not even ones. Probably red bottoms. It's that type of
Oh.
night,
Wow, I
Is that type of
love
night?
it. I love it.
right?
classy type
Nice.
of guy.
So I still gonna have. I'm gonna have to take off the shoe.
Yeah, of course.
Get down.
Because marriage is not as important as that creeps.
Say, yeah. It is what it is. Like,
That's what you're gonna tell her. It is what it is.
What's the word?
well, I'm saying,
What's the word? You marry me or what?
saying, like,
You open it up and you go. It is what it is.
what's the word?
That's when you ask her. You don't even say, "Can you marry
like
me?" Just
it. That's
it is what it
mad-
is.
that's
What's
mad
the
smart.
word?
It's a very New
No,
York
she already
marriage.
knows who he is.
That's
That's,
New York-
mad
that's-
swell.
that's
That's
New
who
York
she
love.
fell in love with. That's
Nah, but
that.
see, my thing is, I probably won't marry a girl from New York
Okay.
Well, why not?
Wow.
because they're all like different.
What about the
They
one now?
stinky.
Is she from New
They
York?
stinky.
She is, but she. All right.
I'm gonna go to Shane tonight and do
I can't
that.
say I was.
Yo, what's the word?
Okay.
Damn.
Why would
That's mad rough.
Why would
It is what it is.
I just can't say that now.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
that's fair.
now. That's
valid.
That's valid.
It's brand new.
That's
First,
that's
New
second
Jersey.
date,
Go
third
New
date.
Jersey.
Don't go to Jersey.
They got some good ones in New
They
Jersey.
don't meet. They don't.
Go to Old Hampshire.
Eric, do you really think a girl's gonna say yeah to saying it is what it is? What's
No,
the word?
No, he said that was a joke.
He said,
Bro, I
What's
can't get
the
over
word?
that.
He said, "What's the
What's the
word?"
word?
And
he
she,
just like this to his face. What's the word?
and she understands because she's from New York. She be like, "What's the word?"
Dead ass.
You can get on that flavor.
That's
you
how
feel
she
me?
would answer.
I love it. I love it.
For real? You gonna marry me for real?
You gonna marry me?
On God?
Listen,
Eric, that was beautiful.
yeah,
No, that was a
lovely.
good. That was a good
I would
plan.
say
Take
yes
me in
to
the
you,
city,
Eric.
I can get a nice 5-star hotel room.
Oh, he said.
Consummate the marriage.
Yeah. What's happened in this hotel room?
So wait,
Give me details.
Dinner and a show. Dinner and a
so
show.
wait,
ending the
was
night with
the dinner
something.
meant for the New York girl, and then you renting out a hotel room meant for someone who you legitimately want to be with?
What? No,
What?
it's the same
No.
night.
That's the same night.
Someone does not listen to what's happening on the show.
She be silly sometimes. She be a little goofy.
How'd you say
All
dead
right.
ass but didn't get the dead in the ass? Like, what's going on?
Ass?
Dead mass.
Okay,
All
we're
right.
gonna skip over that.
So, listen.
So, how do you feel?
After I watched this, Nico, thank you for asking.
You're so welcome.
I am never ever gonna think about the public one. All right, because I really thought say I get into a relationship where I'm a super fan, she's a super fan. We go to the show. Maybe it's where we first met each other at a random game. We're both on the jumbotron. We locked eyes. Like, oh wow, what seat is she at? Oh wow. I need
Oh,
to
y'all
find
locked
her.
eyes on the
Right,
jumbotron?
exactly.
Okay.
Now at that, I'm still thinking public proposal makes sense, right? After seeing this, I will never, nunca jamás in my life ever propose in public ever. It's a terrible idea. Because I'm gonna play right now this audio and I'm gonna explain to you how this made me feel. Because this was terrible. All right, I'm gonna play it right now.
You're the love of my life,
Yikes.
No, she's not.
and will you make me the happiest man in the world?
He's lying.
And will you marry me?
Silence. for like 5 seconds.
It's a simple yes or no.
Doubles down.
What he said?
It's a
It's
simple,
a simple
yes
yes or no.
or no. Hold on.
She said yeah.
This is how she says
It's a
it.
simple yes or no.
Pay attention. Yes, question mark.
Yes.
With the question mark.
It was the girl in the bag. What did they do with
The worst part about this is this man went down so sad because the people recording her are her friends.
And they're
And they
commenting in the
uploaded-
bag.
They updated it on TikTok with the caption like, I fully thought she was gonna say no. They were like, he sat down here and finished the whole party. This is a New Year's party like the one you were explaining where it's meant for everybody, and he stopped out of nowhere. For this one, he cut the music, the ball dropped. He's out here
Did it?
proposing on
That's
one
so
knee.
selfish,
He brings the girl up to the stage, right? And the way
The
he said
stage?
That's
What
really-
were
that's
they?
really
brings the girl up to the
selfish.
stage. They were at like a rooftop hotel type thing.
Oh yeah, type of.
Yep.
Oh my god.
In Hawaii resort.
Oh.
He brings her to the stage. She's looking mad awkward. She don't know what the hell's going on, right? And he then does that. It's a simple yes or no. So now everyone is outraged.
I would have been like, I have to run to the bathroom.
That's embarrassing.
How do you as a man-
Something you guys haven't mentioned so far is that people are saying that this public proposal and such proposals in general are always a bad idea because it feels like you're pressuring the girl to say yes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the reason why you public propose is because you are afraid she's gonna say no. This is the only way she says yes.
See, I feel like even his voice just sounded weird.
Yeah, like
he wasn't. I feel like he
condescending.
wasn't ready.
It's a simple yes or no.
Simple yes or no.
I feel like he wasn't confident in himself when he did. I feel like he had to talk himself into it. You hear it, and he's like, "Are you ready?" Like he's like slowing it up because he's like, maybe I'll
And
give her more time.
He had that generic like he had the quips loaded up. You are the love of my life. I'm so ready to start a future with you.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Have you seen Love Is Blind and they like
I
have
love
to
that show.
they have
Love
to
is
do the
Blind is
proposals and
Yep.
like they're not afraid to say no. I get that it's like private, but at the same
Yep.
time like
You're
it's
on
becoming
camera,
public.
yeah.
So right after this moment, right, there was more videos uploaded to TikTok, and she is seen behind the scenes with this man arguing, like they're spitting at each other, like why would you do that? Why do you think that was a good idea? This at the other, and so I don't know. I didn't get no update
don't
about
think they
what's
got-
gonna happen.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He'll be
About
dead
whether
in
or
a
not they
week.
did or didn't. They didn't get together. But she clearly very much was not into the whole idea, and she said yes off of only embarrassment. I would assume.
Brianna, how would you feel if someone did that to you? Like,
I would.
how would you feel
first
like
of
at a
all,
resort?
I'd be anxious because
Be
I
anxious,
don't.
right?
I
This is a
don't. I
terrible
don't.
situation.
I don't like stuff like that. Like being put on the spot that gives me anxiety. Two, I'd be upset because you're pressuring me. You're ruining all these people's like this. You're ruining their night. Cause like and then on top of that, like my friends know that you're not like you can tell just hearing by like the friends talking in the background like he's not a good guy for her. Like I
Nope,
could just
he's
you
not
could
the
just-
one.
You can just hear it in his voice with like a simple yes or no. Like that just told me everything I need to know about that guy. So like I'd be so like just
See,
upset. with
I
the
feel
whole
like if I'm
situation.
gonna get proposed to, I want something a little more than just a generic "You're the love of my
You're
life."
the love of my
I
life.
wish you could say like, "Listen, I can't wait to wake up next to you and
Yeah,
see
pull your
your
heart out.
hair,
Just
whatever
tell
your
me
hair
my
color is,
peanut
your
butter.
eyes."
You did a joke with my peanut butter. I love it.
I just feel like if you're just gonna sit here and be like, "You're the love of my life," it's like honestly
I want
anybody
a
could say that.
speech. Like come on.
You make me want to wake up in the
No, like it's gotta have a little bit of the vows in that proposal.
Yeah.
In my
Yeah,
opinion.
I
It's
feel
gotta-
like
it's
you
gotta be
really
worth
need
it.
to dedicate some real time and effort. And if this guy just took the cop out way, then like you're gonna get the cop out answer. No,
Like I could be the love of your life, but that doesn't mean you're the love of my life. You know.
tell him.
Tell him.
Tell him how it
this,
is.
This was like big news. Like obviously, this was a whole New Year's event, and I
Well,
mean,
obviously that's recent, so this girl must still be
yeah,
feeling
so,
the pain.
Yeah.
you know, she's out here. They're all very dressed up nice. She's in a full dress, sparkling. He's in the suit and tie and the
Sparkling.
pants, whatever. They're popping. But this is what happened. And the worst part, I'm not gonna lie, like her friends did him dirty, but as they should, you know what I mean? Like
They're
he messed up,
friends,
you know what I mean? And they're
yeah.
friends, but they posted on TikTok. The captions are crazy. They're saying like, I thought she was gonna say no, then she said yes. They argue afterwards. It's an update, blah blah. But these comments are really upset about the pressure. And honestly, in my opinion, I feel like I agree. Like, how do you say no? Like,
well, how was he looking at her? I feel like that also kind of gives into it. Was he like staring at her
he
to
was
be
staring-
like,
he was-
yeah?
He well, I mean, did you hear what he said? He said it's a
yes or no.
yes
Yeah,
or
but
no.
like, is it on the face too of him be like smiling and staring at her?
Yeah, they're just smiling the whole time. Like, there's like
do you
5 seconds that
know?
went by between the question and.
Well,
the
was
answer.
she looking at him or was she like
She was,
looking
like,
down?
mad
Was she
confused.
crying?
She was looking around, like looking for a jacket. Like,
Then
what
yeah,
to
if
do
she's
here.
looking away, she's not into it.
Yeah, and so
I'm
like,
sorry.
I thought I was gonna say something here. So
It's a no for me, dog.
Think.
It's a no from me, chief.
I take it as a no. Like if I got proposed to by anybody, and then like if I'm not looking at you and I'm like, oh my god, there's my ride, then like
I
clearly
just
it's a
felt
no.
secondhand embarrassed.
I remember I was gonna say no. Okay, so if the girl says no, you already know what's happening. Everyone's booing. All right, no.
Why?
That's what happens, Jamie. Like
They
if you look
boo
at
her,
if you look at the stadium ones or with that.
Yeah,
like,
but that's different. The stadium
Eric will
ones
tell
are
you.
like, I feel like they're kind of meant to be a yes.
no, like girl.
it's-
Any
all
public
of them should be a yes. The girl says no, automatically girl is bad person.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
automatically.
But not if you know the full story. Then it could be like,
No
oh
one does.
wow, this
It's
guy's a real
public
dirtbag.
proposal. That's the whole
Yeah,
point.
how's anyone gonna know?
Everyone's
the full story,
booing right
Jamie?
away.
Well,
Who's your
once they
brand?
make an article
Come on,
on
guy.
it.
What are we doing here?
So at the end of the day, I think I would say no to public proposals.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Eric
How do
has a
we feel
question.
about women proposing to men?
I
You know my
actually
stance on
asked.
that.
I love it.
I
love
actually
it.
asked to propose to Shane, and he declined it.
Oh.
Wow.
I would
He-
love that. Like just to see, just be like, you proposing to me?
That's king
I
behavior.
asked-
That's so special.
I only asked because I felt like maybe he just needed a little push. So I said, "Do you want me to do it and take the pressure off for you?" And he was like, "No, it's okay. I'd rather do it." And I
This
said,
has been
"Okay."
therapy on the Nassau
So at
Morning
the
Madhouse.
end of the day, guys, where I would really want to be proposed to is I want the woman proposing to me, and it's got to be in a WNBA court.